Hi guys, so as I mentioned in my last video, I just finished my tourism management degree at the University of Greenwich. So this week I thought I'd reflect on my time there and discuss any reasons why I think someone who might be unsure on whether to go to university or not should actually go. So if you're at that stage in life, whether you're deciding to go to university or not, then stick around, because this video might just be the thing that convinces you to go. And if you've already been to university, then please feel free to also stick around, even comment below if you agree with what I'm saying, or if you feel I've left anything out that's positive about attending university, or even if you have any negative aspects you'd like to mention, because this video is just solely 3 main reasons of why it's a good thing. So without further ado, here are 3 main reasons why I think going to university is the best choice to make. So number 1, the subject you choose to study can really open your eyes to a whole new world of knowledge, especially if, like me, you choose something that you may not have necessarily done before, as in something you haven't learned at school or college or sixth form or wherever. You haven't learned anything about it before. It's it can bring you a whole new world of knowledge. And I know it might sound boring, because like many people, you can't wait to get out of education and just get straight into the world of work. But trust me, it is worth it. It's great to learn something new. The knowledge you learn can even help you to determine and confirm any previous intentions you had about a particular career path you want to take, and it's just generally excellent. And reason number 2 is that there is in fact a saying, or at least in the UK, that the friends that you make at university are the friends you make for life. I believe this is true because I've made 2 main friends that I know for sure I will be friends with for life now. And I know 2 may not seem a lot, but it's something. And of course, each individual is going to make a different amount of friends. And also, to be honest, as I said in one of my previous videos, it's not about the quantity of friends you have, but rather about how close you are with the ones that you do have. Of course, again, as I said in other videos, I do have other friends from school and, just general from life that I've made. But I would say that I've lost around maybe 95% of them. And I do believe this is because the friends you make in high school or college over time you tend to distance yourself because your interests change and so on. But having said that, I do have 5 or 6 friends that the friendship is still going strong with from school, as is the friendship with my friends at university, and I know all of us will be friends for life. But the point of the matter is, the saying about university is true, because not many friends from school will stick by you, because, as I said, your interests change and so on. And as I said, my 2 great friends at university are Theodora and Dan, and I can't imagine a future without them, as with the most part of my 5 friends from school. This is Theodora here, should be a picture here somewhere, I hope, and this is Dan. So the third and final reason why you should go to university is the general experience, because university can provide you with so much. For example, can boost confidence and social skills. I mean, of course, the most part of university is about studying and learning, but don't believe that this is what it's all about, because it really isn't. It's also a fantastically great, in fact, social aspect. It's also this aspect that can be especially good for those who are shy people, for example, like myself. I used to be, because, as I said, it helps develop your social skills and also will boost your confidence. I can say it definitely worked for me, because I was never very confident in talking to people at all. I shied away from situations where I was in new surroundings and had to be sociable. New people, new surroundings, it frightened me to death all the time. But now I have great social skills. I don't shy away from anything like that at all. When it comes to meeting someone or even being in new surroundings, I have total confidence with talking to them, whether it's me that approaches them or them that approach me. I'm very easy to find it very easy to talk to people. no matter what. So if you are a shy person and you're dreading the social aspect of university, then believe me, go. Just go. It will help you so much as a person to come out of your shell. Also, as I mentioned, university can help you to confirm a previous made decision that you may have made about the career path you want to follow. But there's also the fact that it may actually help you to find another different career within the same field that you may not have considered before, and it may even change your mind to no longer go with the previous career that you decided on in that area. Yeah, that's very useful to help you to find a new career, of course, because it can affect your whole life if you go into the wrong career or the career that's not right for you. But after all the positive that I've discussed, what about the huge mountain of debt, is what I hear most of you ask. Well, if I'm perfectly honest, I believe it's all worth it, because as I've said, university provides you with a huge amount of knowledge and new and developed skills, helps you to meet a whole load of new people. It's the whole idea of, without going to university, you wouldn't have gained that knowledge, you may not have found your career. I mean, in general, it's the whole idea of, without going to university, you would never have gained that knowledge, you may not have found the future career aspect that you never thought of before. You know, you wouldn't have ever met those friends that you made, you never would have gained those new skills. And most of all, you wouldn't be able to say, I have a degree. I mean, okay, a degree doesn't mean, or at least in the UK, it doesn't mean as much as it used to in the world of work, but it still means something. And being able to say, I have a degree, feels better than you could imagine. So, despite the huge mountain of debt, it is all worth it, because you wouldn't have gained any of those things that I mentioned. And you wouldn't be able to have that feeling that you have a degree and to feel good about yourself. I mean, of course, you can feel good about yourself for other reasons. I'm not saying if you don't go to university even, you can't feel good about yourself. Of course not. If you go straight into the world of work, then that's fantastic. You can feel great about that. But for me, there's just something about having a degree that just feels very, very good. So overall, the whole experience of university is amazing, and I myself enjoyed every single second of it. Yes, at times it was stressful. Yes, at times the workload was tough. But I'm walking away from university with 3 wonderful years of memories that will definitely last a lifetime, and I wouldn't have changed any of it for the world. But of course, now, having said that, that pretty much concludes this week's video, guys. I hope that I've helped you, or at least some of you in any way, to make your final decision on whether or not to go to university. And if you've already been to university and if you agree or disagree with anything I've said, or feel I've missed anything out that's either positive or even negative if you want, then feel free to comment below. As always, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you next week. Bye!